Hello. In a previous video, I talked about importance of our genetic predisposition, one of the risk factors to develop breast cancer. And today I would like to talk about microbiome, which is very important um, factor that can prevent us from different diseases or create different diseases. So microbiome is combination of different bacteria, viruses, parasites that live in our gut. And a lot of different factors can change our microbiome, including our food and also different toxins and different lifestyle choices. So can change our microbiome. Why it is important? Because the more variety we have in our gut, more variety of different microbes, viruses we have in our gut, the better our health. And so the risk factor for developing a breast cancer is decreased variation or versatility of our bacteria and viruses or our microbiome. And there's some bacteria and viruses, they call them estrobolome. It means that they help metabolize our estrogens that we receive from outside or that produce in our body. So the variety of different microorganisms are very important for our health. And it can be, I can show you one studies that I found that shows that. So it was published in Elsevier, and what it shows here, then there's process, it's called dysbiosis, when we have a different bacteria shift from one to another. So there is a good bacteria, commensal bacteria that can go from good to bad or from bad to good, and also the pathological bacteria that create different diseases. So the article showed that the less microbial diversity we have, the more different conditions we're gonna create in our body. And there is graph here that shows the gut dysbiosis. It's mean the microbial diversity decrease, the gram negative, that the good bacteria decrease, but gram positive bacteria, which is pathogenic bacteria, can increase. So an astrobolome dysfunction can happen also due to dysbacteriosis. So I just mentioned astrobolome, that's bacteria and viruses that help to metabolize estrogen and create inflammation and disruption of estrogen metabolism. And one of the diseases that mentioned here, it's all related to hormonal disbalance, endometriosis, PCOS, obesity, metabolic syndrome, brain function, and cancer. So, and here is the type of cancer that was mentioned in these articles. It's endometrial cancer, breast cancer, and gastric cancer. And this is all names of different researchers that were working on these issues. And as you can see, that gut bacteria is very important for our health and for many different hormonal health and also our brain function. So how do we improve our microbial flora in our gut? As you probably all know, that probiotics is one of the source of good bacteria that we consume. It can be a probiotic through food. It's a cultured food, fermented food, like a kefir, yogurt, or vegetable, fermented vegetables like sauerkraut, kimchi, and different pickles, lactic acid pickles. I'm very passionate about to teach people how to make fermented food. It's a passion of mine, and I create different kind of fermentation in my house. And also, it's very important to use different food every day. So rotate of different diet, and also try not to eat the same food every day, so we can have different microbes or feed different microbes every day. So if we eat the same food every day, we create a monoculture. Same if we take the same probiotic for long time, we create monoculture. What that means, it's only one bacteria survive in our gut, and we don't promote or support other bacteria that are also very important. So the more variety we have in our gut of bacteria and viruses, the better it is. And as you know, that eating multicolored and rainbow food, it's not only to have a good antioxidant that we know represent different colors, but also feeding our bacteria with different variation of fruits and vegetables that are considered being prebiotic. Prebiotic, it's mean food for our microbiome. Another good way to balance or change our microbiome is to go no food at all. So, and I also very passionate about that. It's mean that give our gut a break, or restore our gut, or rejuvenate our gut. When we go without food for a long time, pathological bacteria in our gut die and or diminish, and that's the way we can restore our gut system. So one of the biohacking I do, it's I go intermittent fasting, prolong a time without food, more than 12 hours. So that will change our metabolism, because our gut, that's who drives our metabolic processes in our body. And another way to go to block fast. So it's been prolonged fast, and I do 5-day water fast. So when you don't eat anything, you give a break to your gut, and also the pathological bacteria is going to be eaten by the good bacteria, because they don't have enough source to survive. For example, sugar is one of the sources that pathological bacteria, particularly Candida, and other ones are craving. So if we don't have sugar in our body, we don't give them a supply of sugar, so they will go to instinct. And if we go for prolonged time without food, even our good bacteria will be recalibrating. And it's very important when we come back to our food, we have to start feeding our bacteria with the right food. So our good bacteria will revival, and also we create a good bacteria, another more good bacteria. So I am trying to implement 5-day water fast throughout the year. I usually do twice a year, spring and fall. And it helped me tremendously to keep my metabolism equal, and I changed my metabolism from sugar burning to fat burning, and it also balanced my bacteria in the body. So I'm inviting you to join me on my next water fast, 5-day water fast. If you never done it before, you can start with 1 or 3-day fast and see how you can go and push a little bit longer. So it's very good stress for our body, but it's a positive stress. It's a short-term stress. So it trains not only your bacteria, but also your whole body and mind to be resilient. So, and this is a very, there's a lot of research done, fasting and cancer, fasting and chemotherapy for cancer even. So it's improve everything in the body, even improve outcome of the cancer treatments. So join me on my water fast. It will start in last week of October. So you can join me. Thank you. And next video, I will talk about more high risk and different risk factors to develop cancer, particular breast cancer. Thank you.